of Atlanta facing off in this one. We've got two teams that preach player movement and ball movement legs.
Oh, that's right, and you can tell that by the assist numbers. The ball is really hopping, smart, unselfish basketball, a lot of player movement off ball as well, forcing those defenses to chase them.
What's that old saying? The ball brings energy.
It certainly does.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Collins at power forward, Zubac's in the middle. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Legs, you look at the Atlanta Hawks, they are no strangers to the play-in tournament.
Yeah, BA, since making the Eastern Finals as a 4 seed in 2021, they've been a perennial play-in team. They're trying to find a way to make another deep run.
Pass to Porzingis. Count it, good. Porzingis has got his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws tonight.
Team first. At the line for the Clippers, give it to Zubac. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Here's Atlanta now. Last time they met in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Yeah, their activity and intensity at the offensive end really set the tone for the game.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Atlanta. Pass to Leonard. This one for 3. Second chance effort. The shot by Dunn, no good.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely, and he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too.
Oh, a silky floater by Harden, making a tough shot look almost effortless.
To the paint. And that one's good. Porzingis. 6 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
I just love the ball movement.
The kid, Alexander Walker.
Now here's Harden. He's closely guarded. 2 points. That one goes.
It's impressive how Harden makes room inside. He finds a way to navigate the shots.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Porzingis. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Inside. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by the Clippers. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Hawks ahead, up by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there, the communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
On the floor for the Clippers, Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's James Harden. And it's Lopez in at center. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
Thanks a lot. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Back over to you, BA.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Johnson passes to Wallace. Here's Newell, defended by Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. Here's Newell. He's scoreless. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And legs more and more, we're seeing teams investing in player development. What's behind that?
Well, for one thing, more teams understand that your development staff doesn't count toward the cap. So you're open-ended in that regard. And there are teams now looking for an edge by investing in areas where they're not constrained.
Living on the margins, man. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Batum. Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovic. And it's Dunn in for Chris Paul. A minute 42 left in the second. Pass to Dunn. Now here's Zubats. Leonard outside. 5 on the clock. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Back to Harden. Leonard looking around. Leonard doesn't hold back.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
Daniels passes to Porzingis. Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels, a screen on Leonard. Pass to Porzingis. Fires from deep. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Leonard outside. That one drops for him. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Over to the wing. The 3, Porzingis. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Hawks on top, leading by just 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Chris Stapps. You guys hold the lead. How do you evaluate your team's play in this first half?
I think we played pretty well. Defensively, we were helping each other. We were there in the right spots. Just the last couple of minutes of this second quarter, we kind of let them get to the basket and get in our paint and score easy buckets.
Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the 3rd quarter.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. You hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
All right, looking back at our first half, the Clippers are in a tight game.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Risache at the 3. Johnson at the 4. Dyson Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. So that's the Hawks 5. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Well, the Hawks shooting the rock at 58%. Right side Johnson. Daniels outside. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Brian, back over to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie. 6 on the shot clock. Leonard can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Floats one. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Here's Dunn. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Checked in for Atlanta. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Clippers, not the start they were hoping for. They're in the bottom half of their conference.
I think for Los Angeles, when you look at their roster, they're talented enough to turn this thing around. But so far, the season has not come together for them the way people predicted.
Well, with each loss, you can feel the frustration building. It's early, but their struggles are definitely concerning.
Daniels passes to Okongwu, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
I really like Daniels' decision-making. He is so good at reading pick and rolls and knowing when to take it himself and when to dish it.
Leonard on the wing. Dunn outside. For the lead. Rebounded by Daniels.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Outside Johnson. Outside Alexander Walker. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Dunn's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Daniels outside. Alexander Walker, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Porzingis. And the baseline jumper, no good. Tie game in Atlanta. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Kawhi and Collins are the forwards. Harden and Dunn, they man the backcourt. And it's Zubac in at the center, locking down the middle. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Here's Leonard. To take the lead. And he cashes it in on the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
And timeout called by Ty Lue, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Leonard outside. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Right side, Alexander Walker. Oh, he jammed it!
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Leonard. A throwback possession. 2 points.
Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Alexander Walker, defended by Harden. Porzingis against Zubac. Zubac pulls it down. The Clippers in the lead. Leonard inside. Risache covering.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Daniels a screen on Harden. Zubac against Porzingis. Johnson fires. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the Clippers. They lead by 4. Ooh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Oh, man, what a bucket by Leonard. His team counts on him when the time is short because he can handle the pressure.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Now Johnson. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for the Clippers.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the...
Quite.
Thanks, Allie.